What's up, everybody? I'm X Preston, and today I'm bringing to you guys some really sweet gameplay on Nuketown 2025, and this is during the double XP weekend. So I've already gotten through one prestige, so I was like 7th prestige, level 40 when I started playing double XP, and then I got on and I was like blah 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 blah, and I raped all these kids up, and I've gotten at least 30 swarms over the night, and it was freaking insane. Like, couple of games I got like double swarms, triple swarms, and today I actually hit my first 100 gameplay, but I don't have that gameplay, not the full gameplay, so I decided to bring out to this mini gameplay instead. But this is not my 100 plus, so I just decided to bring this out to you guys because I'm going to explain to you guys the class I'm going to be using in my 100 plus, which you'll see in a couple of days from now. So I wanted to explain that class to you guys so you can understand what I'm doing with my double XP time right now and how I'm kind of using my classes so that I can get the maximum amount of score out of it and rank me up a lot faster and get my guns up to next levels and shit like that, and get some really good gameplays for Nuketown and some of the ways that you can really play Nuketown to the best advantage so that you can get a lot of double XP, because everyone knows that Nuketown is the best map when you're doing good and the worst map when you're doing not so good. So I'm going to try to give you guys a couple of tips with the class that I'm using. So you might want to use this class while playing Nuketown, because this is the first class that I got 100 plus with. So I'm pretty excited to bring the 100 plus out to you guys in a couple of days. But the class that I'm using in this game, I have a PDW, and I don't have a silencer on it. I know there's so many people out there that are so in favor of the silencer, but I'm one of those people. Like, if you were to like choose attachments, I would be like the first one up with my hand raised. Like, I'm using a silencer, but in this game I really took it off, and it really did me a lot of work, especially for Nuketown. You really don't have to have a silencer on any of your guns, because you can just like take the silencer off and it'll do just as much work. So it's really nice to use this class over any other class that has like a silencer on it. So I have the PDW, and then the two attachments I'm going to be using on there is a quick draw, and I have a foregrip on there. So the foregrip is going to increase the accuracy, and also the quick draw is going to increase the accuracy. So if you look at the stats, you're going to have a 6 bar bonus of the accuracy percentage. So that's really nice for the PDW since they actually nerfed it. So it feels like it's the same PDW that it was back before they nerfed it. So it's really fun to use again with these two attachments that increase the accuracy a lot. Right there, that was a major MLG moment where I totally ran away from that frag, and I was like, boom, damn nigga, damn, and I was just running. I was like, shit dude, I don't want to lose this kill streak, and I just popped that kid out, and I was like, oh, good thing I got that though, because that is going to be my kill streak. If I died right there, then I wouldn't have gotten this gameplay at all. But getting a swarm on Nuketown is pretty insane, and also your dogs are going to get up to your swarm. So that's what I was using in this gameplay. I used my orbital VSAT, dogs, and swarm, and the 3 perks that I was using in this gameplay. My first perk is going to be hardline, so I can get my orbital VSAT super quick, because this map is really fast paced in the way that you have to move around the map, and hardline really helped me in especially this kill confirm game. So I could have picked up a lot more tags in my opinion, but what I had to do was I had to pick up some tags that weren't even mine, so that's like 200 points right there. And then also finishing off the game with a dogs and swarm really helped me get up onto like even higher kill streaks and shit like that, because when you have the dogs out and you have the swarm out, they kind of collide with each other and attack everyone at once, and there's so many tags that are laying around. That's like 100 points, so your team will freaking dominate if you have dogs and swarm in at the same time. Now the second perk that I have on there, I have toughness. Now toughness is going to make the PDW a lot more accurate when you're getting shot. So when you're standing in one of the windows on one of the sides of the Nuketown, when you're up in the buildings, then it's a lot easier to shoot down on people that are coming at you. And it's really fun because the accuracy of the PDW feels like it is when it was normally before they nerfed it. So it's really fun to use this new PDW, and I'm just going back and forth between the spawns, and my team is wrecking shit up, and it's super duper fun. And one of the things that I had to use during this kill confirm gameplay was the EMP grenade that I had on there, which would get me a lot of score actually, because the score that I got from the EMP grenade that I would throw would actually give me like another 50 points up to my kill streaks, and sometimes it would get me like a lot more than that. So if you like throw it and this guy has like a shock charge down, and he has a bouncing Betty down, and he has like another shock charge on another door, and you throw that EMP, you're gonna get 150 points just for throwing that EMP grenade. So it's really nice, and it works kind of like a stun, but it's not so powerful with the blinding or disorientating people. So it's really nice to have on an EMP grenade because it does get you a lot of score just by throwing it, and it has such a wide range. So it's a really nice thing to put on if you have like an extra space to put on instead of like a concussion grenade or a flashbang, which I usually like to do. And the third perk that I'm going to be using in this class is going to be, I have on, I think it's either Tactical Mask, and you can exchange that with either Dexterity, so you can be really quick around the map. So it's really nice to have on either of those, because Nuketown is very famous for having like shock charges everywhere and all these like equipment thrown and all these EMP grenades and all these stun and flash. So it's really nice to have on Tactical Mask, or if you just want to run around and get a lot of kills and hope for the best that you're not going to run into a shock charge or anything that's going to stop you really quickly, then you can put on either Extreme Conditioning if you're running around a lot. I did a lot of sitting back, more passive aggressive, and then more aggressive when I got up my kill streaks. So that's what really did me the work in this game, and you can really exchange that for Dexterity or Extreme Conditioning so that you can run around and get a lot of kills. So there I just got my next pair of dogs, and I'm just gonna rape the rest of the game. So that was pretty fun for me. Nuketown's an awesome map, and this is one of those games that people aren't going to like when I play against them, because my team is just raping it up, going back and forth on either side with an orbital VSAT. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this gameplay and want to see more of me speaking to you guys about some tips and tricks for new classes and stuff like that, new innovative classes that I think of and do really good with, and that I might think that you guys can do really good with, then please remember to like and subscribe. Also, if you want to know when my videos are coming out, then follow me on Twitter. This is X Preston signing off. See you guys later.